on this computer yet. What's up, everybody? Coach E here. Welcome to the Recess Podcast. We are now officially in season 3. Make sure you guys, if you're not doing so, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You go to Black Baseball Media. Yes, it's a fresh new launch. I have some very special guests. But before we get into that, make sure you go download the Black Baseball Media app. It's on the iOS and Google Play Store. Man, we have some cool interactive things that are taking place. We're bringing baseball resources to the community. So with all that being said, I got some special guests here. I got the Voorhees University baseball coaching staff here with me. Make sure if you guys are not following them on Twitter. They're going to drop their handle and everything. So, coaches, I'm going to let you guys do a brief introduction of yourself, and then we'll take it away.
I guess I get things kicked off. Coach Norman O'Neill, born and raised in South Carolina, head coach of Voorhees University, going on my first full year. So year zeros for me last year. I'm glad to be here tonight.
My name is Coach Jamora Cunningham. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I'm a senior sports management major. I am the assistant coach and recruiting coordinator at Voorhees University.
Nice. So, boys, we got some South Carolina, products in the building. I just got to give a shout out to they merch right now. HBCU Baseball Matters, man.
Sure.
We got the Black Baseball Matters brand going, but definitely loving that. I know you guys are definitely representing for all the HBCU, so this is something special for me. So I'm gonna jump right in it. Coach Jamari, as a recruiting director, right? I'm kind of picking on you on this question. What are some things that you guys are looking for in ball players?
Well, some of the things that we're looking for is, so at Voorhees, the baseball program, we have a brand that we go by, and it's tough, smart, selfless, disciplined, and dedicated with character because we're a family. So, we're looking for guys that are tough, selfless, they're disciplined, they're dedicated, and selfless. All those things that we're looking for to make that perfect Voorhees University baseball player. We are looking for guys with good grades. We're also looking for guys and see how they respond to failure. Baseball is a game of failure. So obviously, if we're looking at you, we know you can play, but we're trying to see how you respond to failure better than anything and see how you treat your teammates, your parents, and how you are as a person on and off the field. Okay.
Love it. Coach Norman, what are some things that would, as a head coach, you don't get a lot of gratification, right? Your name comes up in the box score when you lose, right? But when you guys win, it's Voorhees, right? What are some things that, are automatic turnoffs, right? Because I got a lot of high school guys that are looking at us and some, middle school who want to play college baseball, right? What are some things that literally turn you off on the players?
Mostly the players that's all about themselves, like me. Like they feel like they're the best player, but I tell guys all the time, you might have been a man on your team in high school or wherever you come from, but when you come to a college on the collegiate level, you're not the man anymore. You're among men. So definitely guys that definitely just try to, it's nothing wrong with standing out because baseball, yeah, you do want to stand out, but those guys that's all about themselves, so they're not thinking about the team. So I know you have individual stats, but at the end of the day, it's a team sport. I tell people all the time, yeah, golf might be an individual sport, but when you look at golf, you still have a caddy, it's still a team. So at the end of the day, whatever that person brings to the table, I always look for the guys that's all about team, not about themselves.
Okay, nice. What is picking back on that just a little bit, right? What are you guys currently looking for in class of 2023 and 2024?
Definitely when it comes down to characters like players that we were saying, just character guys, team players. Definitely when it comes down to the recruiting process, recruits don't think that we don't ask the questions to like the guidance counselor, the principals, the teachers, and everything. We get the whole character profile on a guy because at the end of the day, he might be a standout athlete, but at the end of the day, he might have a horrible attitude when it comes into the classroom. His work ethic in the classroom that goes into the field. Especially on the collegiate level, you're a student athlete. That's very, very that's the number one thing. If you're not eligible to play, you're not good for our program. You're not good for your teammates. So definitely, we try to harp on academics and telling the guys before coming in the recruiting class. Really doesn't matter about your position because we're trying to fill up our roster. So when it comes down to it, We're looking for POs. We're looking for position players, definitely big bats. But at the end of the day, you got to have the academic standpoint. So you can have a big bat, but if you don't have the grades, you're not gonna be able to play anywhere.
Okay. Now, Coach Amari, if we're talking about, right, because the transfer portal is just, it's taking a life of its own, right? I don't think anybody expected this to go that way, right? So if a guy's in the transfer portal, you as a recruiting director, right? What are some attributes you're looking for from guys in the transfer portal?
One of the first things I look at is his maturity level. He won't be considered a freshman, so just seeing how mature you are at that level where he is, seeing his work ethic. I expect a freshman work ethic to not be as good as an upper class because he doesn't know what to expect. So his work ethic and his grades, how is he as a student? I know for me, my freshman year, I really struggled with time management. So just seeing how he's grown from his freshman year all the way up to his about to be junior year. So just really his development, his growth process, and I think it all boils down to maturity on and off the field.
Okay. I think I'm a later. Anyone of you guys can jump in on this, right? HBCU baseball, we get a negative stigma, right? And I say we because I played at an HBCU, right? Do you see that negative stigma going away, or is still kind of, lingering around within our community, right? And if it is lingering around, what are some things that you guys are doing to take that negative stigma away from playing at an HBCU opposed to a PWI?
I can honestly say, just speaking for myself, as far as my playing at Claflin and stuff from 2006, 2009, it's really still there when it comes down to the stigma. I think it's getting more light to it because of, just sad to say, everything that happened with police injustice, everything going on, a lot of people pouring into HBCUs. It's definitely getting more light as far as the actual athletes, far as able to go out to the draft, actually make it to the league. I tell my players all the time, I remember when I was younger, all I saw was African-American players playing baseball. I thought that was our sport. But when it comes down to what we're doing at our university as far as our program, we're definitely trying to change the whole narrative of HBCU baseball. We're not just Black athletes playing baseball, we're baseball players. So it's not like it doesn't matter the color of your skin. If you can feel the ball, throw the ball, hit the ball, you're a baseball player. It doesn't matter about the color of your skin, because at the end of the day, you're looking for the best athletes to go to the next level, regardless if that's major league, independent ball, wherever. Far as with us, we put that mindset into our players. Stop putting the stigma on your own selves. Start believing in your own selves and actually carrying yourself as a ball player. We changed the whole, as far as how we come to the field, how we walk into the park, change that and everything. Because you go to some HBCUs, yes, we have that. It's like our culture, you know what I'm saying? We got a beautiful culture. But sometimes in certain situations, we have to know when to turn on, turn off. You're still true to yourself at the end of the day. You got to know what kind of game you're playing. And it's all about politics when it comes to that.
Okay.
Kind of piggybacking off of what Coach O'Neill said, just really changing the narrative of the Black baseball player in general. Like, I know for our university, I said that I wanted to change the narrative of athletes who are playing baseball to baseball players who happen to be really good athletes. And those are the things that we try to change every day. It starts from the mind, the mindset, having the discipline, paying attention to the little details, and carrying yourself off the field when it comes to academics. Because let's just be honest, we have to dominate. We have to be perfect. Any little thing, any little knock against us can be the difference between us, playing indie ball and even maybe getting that call from the MLB. So it's just really practicing perfection every day. Are we going to be perfect? No, but just going after it and it's being as disciplined as we can in everything that we do.
Nice. Definitely. And I know, for the people who's listening out there, I met these two gentlemen, awesome individuals. We met in Atlanta at actually HBCU baseball showcase, and one of the things that I overheard them talking about was the renovations to the field. Right? Can you talk to the audience about the renovation you guys have coming to your baseball field?
Yes, sir. So right now we have brand new sod, so brand new grass irrigation. We're in the process of getting dugouts with press box, and also working on trying to get a field house and actually indoor facility as far as batting and bullpens. Not too many HBCUs, not too many college campuses actually have a baseball facility on their campus, so we're kind of blessed to have that. And just to state where it was, the one thing the AD and the president asked me when I took over the job, when he gave it to me full time, it was like, what's one thing you want? I was like, in order for us to recruit and the conference we're trying to go into, we got to have better facilities. My alma mater, like 30 minutes down the road, playing a historic ballpark, but it was nicer than us because they have a little bit more. They have locker rooms. So I was like, in order for us to get those top tier recruits, we have to actually start investing to the program. And when you do that, it makes the players that's in the program feel good. And shoot, honestly, sky's the limit. So honestly, seeing the guys' faces, me telling them the news, hey, we're getting a brand new field, we're getting this. It's not more of like somebody telling them something, actually seeing it being done. It kind of helps out.
Nice. What is the tentative date for the field to be ready?
Next Monday, honestly, as far as the field. Honestly, they broke ground, I want to say August 22nd. Yeah, because we was in the middle of conditioning. And with the weather and stuff, with us being in South Carolina, you always have the rain and everything, kind of pushed it back a little bit. But we got the go from the contractors Friday, said, just go out there, just check up on the sod, but we can go 100% next Saturday. So we're looking to have our first inter squad game that week. I mean that Saturday. So definitely
nice.
excited.
I know the players are geeked up about that, man. Who do you guys talk to us? Walk us through, just to give us a brief walk us through your schedule this year, right? What can somebody was, interested in Voorhees and, want to really check out a game? What's the games to come to get a really good feel of Voorhees baseball?
Well, our first game is against Kentucky State at the Jungle. That's our home field. It's called the Jungle. February 4th, we play Kentucky State there. They always a very competitive program. We do play Claflin this year. That's our rival. That's coach's alma mater. So that's always a great game to come to at Claflin and at the Jungle. We will play Georgia Gwinnett this year, NAIA powerhouse. We'll play them at Gwinnett. We'll play Florida National and Florida Memorial in the HBCU Tyson Classic in March in Miami, Florida.
March what? Give me that date again. We're going to promote that thing.
I think it's March.
March 9th through 12th. March 9th.
Yeah, 9th through 12th.
March 9th through the 12th, Miami, Voorhees, and who?
Voorhees. I think Florida Memorial.
It'll be us, Florida Memorial. I want to say, I'm sorry, my daughter just walked in the room.
That's okay. Hey, this is a family-oriented program. Don't worry about it.
You try the best. All right, go in there with Sissy. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's my assistant coach right there. She's all about she's a strength and conditioning coach. Close door, boo-boo. 9th through the 12th in Miami, Florida. That's Florida Memorial, us, Wilberforce, and I want to say it's one more school. I forgot who he's trying to get in there. But he's trying to get 2 more teams. We're trying to get 6 total.
Nice. Let me mark that down on my calendar. Black Baseball Matters media. We might have to come on down and get some coverage of that.
Hey, I mean, he's definitely trying to get like the likes of Barry Larkin to get involved with it. He's working with Rawlins, trying to get them to do a ball deal. He's also trying to get some type of way that MLB Network can kind of put it on one of their subsidiary sites. So it's a possibility that we can actually have this stream on like a bigger platform and stuff instead of YouTube and so it'll be a good exposure for the guys and stuff.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna stream it on our Black Baseball Matters app. I got you. Don't worry.
Say less.
Hey, don't even worry about it. We got the wheels turning. I know we're running short on time. I want you guys to make sure that you leave your social media handles and your emails, because I know I'm going to get a ton of people asking me a million questions about you guys. So please leave that for any parent that might have any follow-up questions, high school recruit, or anybody looking to transfer to Voorhees.
Well, definitely. Well, my Twitter handle is Coach24. Is TWO, the number 4. and that's for Twitter. My email address is noneal, NONEAL @Voorhees.edu. Definitely reach me on either one of those, email or Twitter. I definitely be glad to reach out to you, and definitely we're looking for everybody. We got a big senior class and junior class, so I'm definitely looking for more recruits. So if you're looking for a place to play, definitely we got room for you.
My Twitter handle is at JAMORRI 2_10. And also our Twitter page is at Dahees Baseball, DAHEES Baseball. And we'll love to have you. One thing about us, we're real big on family. We're a big brotherhood. And it's a family environment all the way around that starts from our president, Dr. Ronnie Hopkins, all the way down to the student body. So come see us. We'll love to have you, and we'll have open arms.
Coaches, thank you so much for joining me today on the Recess. For everyone watch this, make sure that you go download the Black Baseball Matters app on the iOS and Google Play Store. Make sure you give a shout out to Black Baseball Matters on all social media. And then make sure you give a shout out to Voorhees. Miami, March 9th, Black Baseball Matters. You heard it here first. We're going to cover that classic. And
Yes,
we're gonna really showcase. I already got it down. I already sent the email. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next great things coming along with Black Baseball Matters.